Hello, I am live. This is a members only live, so welcome. I'm gonna start doing these. Um, my goal is on a weekly basis. Um, I am here stuck under a baby. I need to be taking a nap right now, but I'm on her schedule. I wonder if the microphone is good. Let me see if I can. Oh, bring it closer. And that helps. Or speak up. Hopefully, you guys can hear me whenever you're watching this, whether you're watching it live or after. I think in the States it is the morning in most parts. Um, I just wanted to discuss how I felt living here, or express, not discuss, how I felt living here for 3 years because it's been really great most of the time. And then the other day I had a mental frustration. But I think for the most part, my struggles since having the baby, especially, I realized how much I'm dependent on people again. I was, in my independent zone driving. I know how to do the police checkpoints, and I could do a lot of things by myself. Let me take these off, I guess. And but now that I have a baby, it's things I can't do. So depending on people is hard. And in the States, when we have kids, we get all their items before the baby comes, and we're prepared, and we do the room and get the furniture and all that stuff. And those are things that I haven't done. And to do it the most economical way, you could go to the furniture store and they can deliver it to you, you know, like what I'm used to from back home, But the more economical way, a lot of those things are imports or not good quality and or extremely expensive. So you get people to make you stuff. So I need somebody to make a dresser for the baby's clothes because right now we're dressing her out of just bags, gift bags that people gave us. So it's kind of how do I say this? It's there's I think the most challenging, the difficult part for me is that, which is also a benefit, but because I'm married to someone who is from this country, it makes a lot of things easier. I have a lot more access, inside access to things. On the other side of it, I'm way more engrossed, or is that the word? No, I'm way more exposed to the local culture. And I think because I have my own culture, that can sometimes be overwhelming to be a part of a different culture 24/7. It's not as if I'm married to someone from my own culture and we have our own culture in our home. So it's like I, I come home, I go to other people's houses that are from the States, Black Americans, and they're watching like Cat Williams, for example, the stuff that's going on, and watching the old shows that we, listening to the same music. So you share that and you feel more like you could let your guard down, you can relax. But when it comes to my home is very mixed. Actually, a lot of times I'm the only one. Me and my daughter Yaya, she shares a lot of things because I expose her to a lot of things, but interest in food taste that I have and things like that. But when it comes to sharing space and people coming over unannounced, and the holidays, and when I was pregnant, and when she was just born, she's 2 months now. But when she was just born, we had house guests, and house guests are great when they help, but then they also can break things. And sometimes it's so many people, and unexpected people come over for lunch, and it's just like I don't always feel. I was talking to another American sister. She's from Texas, and her husband is from here, and she came over last night, and it just I just told her, sometime I don't want to roll my tongue that way. Like it takes a lot of effort, even though. And shout out to this lady who she emailed me, her and her husband Senegalese also, and they were having a debate because of the way I speak, my accent. But that takes a lot of work. It's not natural, So I can get a headache just trying to fix my mouth to say all the difficult sounds that I'm not used to. And so when I hear, other Black Americans say things in Wolof with an American accent, it makes me feel better because I wish I could say that and people not laugh at me or not. But it's like if I say Nangadef, the way my mom says Nangadef. But I feel like I have to do my best to sound how people sound, but sometimes I need a break. And so I got to a breaking point also including that my baby baby Z, she has colic. So that's another frustrating thing that I never experienced before. So it kind of piled on, and I had to talk to Amadou. I didn't cry, but I almost like I had to have some kind of release. And but up until that point, I was feeling so blessed because having a baby here is just. I mean, I wouldn't have been able to deal with a colicky baby by myself in the states in the situation I was in. Everybody in my family working, no one able to have time to help or anything. Um, everybody has their mortgages. It's just the setup wasn't, and wasn't such that people had time or wanted to give time or. And so like nobody cooked for me. Some people, some cultures, or some people even in the states, they'll make food for the new parents, like for the first couple of weeks, so that they don't have to worry about cooking. And that didn't happen for me. I just didn't eat. Either I'd shower or eat, or neither. I definitely wasn't resting. How I'm supposed to, which I'm supposed to take a nap now. I want to watch this movie, but my eyes are feeling feel heavy. So I said, let me just feed her and see if she stays asleep. She seems like she seemed like she'll wake up if I put her down. But yeah, I feel sometimes Amadou and I were like we feel so blessed because the prices of things here and not to say but we don't really have a lot of money in the U.S. anymore from what we saved after 3 years. Things that take electricity, like you can actually do it yourself or have someone help you. And having like we hired another housekeeper, so we have people every day, which there's a positive to that, and then there's the downside for me being sometimes introverted, not all the time. um, I need time to regroup and be by myself. And so people come in my room, they're bringing me my breakfast, and I'm asleep still. And so it's like I don't want to be bothered. I definitely don't want to speak another language other than my native language early in the morning. And I don't always want to feel like I have to be on, like I have to smile. Hi, how are you? Like when you work, you're ready to go to work. When you leave your house, take your commute and get there, you turn it on and you can supervise people or report to your boss, whatever. But here it's like I have to tell people how to cook certain things. I have to tell people not to touch certain things or how I want things, and supervise them from time to time, even when they know what they're doing. And it's like, okay, I'm trying to work, but I have to. This is also a part of my work. I'm realizing that it's not just peaches and cream as far as, oh, I have all these people helping me. Like, yeah, the more people in your house, the more people you have to feed because that's a cultural thing. You feed people when they work for you, or even if they don't, if they're around you at lunchtime. If somebody stops by, you feed them. And because I don't eat what people eat, I do eat with them, but what I prefer is more costly. If I buy it, I'm not able to share. I can't afford to share it with everybody. So it's like, okay, I might as well just eat what everybody else is eating, even though that's not what I want. So anyway, I was able to express myself and I feel a lot better about it. But it was just an overwhelming day, Friday, and I was here by myself. my mother-in-law left, my husband left, everybody had to go to a funeral, and so I was here with my two kids and one housekeeper instead of the two. So that means either she cleans or she helps me with the baby, and the baby has to be on you at all times or with somebody. Like she has to be held. But she's still eating. But so it could get frustrating, not having time to yourself and not having, as much as I have help, it felt like my life is still not easy, and so I felt bad. Like, how did I do by myself before? But it's I think my brother-in-law said it best. It was like, God gives you what you can handle at the time, and so my baby was easy when I was on my own, and now that I have a little bit of a challenge with her having colic and stuff, but we have a challenge because we tag team each other. But it's like I have all this help around, which is the perfect scenario to have a baby who has has a little bit of a I don't even know what I would call it. Who's just has her out has her thing, but yeah, I feel like this is my home on so many occasions. But then there are moments. They're fewer. They're less frequent. So that's a great thing. Hi, whoever's watching. How are you? I hope you can see me well and hear me well, and the connection is good because I'm a little far from my Wi-Fi signal. But I just wanted to talk for a couple minutes while I was feeding the baby and I couldn't go anywhere. So, just about living here for 3 years, it feels I don't want to go back. Where I'm from to live and barely even to visit. I could see myself enjoying a visit, um, but I have a fear that I didn't have when I was there. I mean, I knew of certain things, but now it's like not a paranoia, but just a feeling of like I don't know, so many things to watch out for, and I haven't had to. She's awake now. I haven't had to be on guard here and then there to go back and have to be, you know, have my head on swivel, like, watch out for certain things, authority, law enforcement, um, people who don't like black people, just certain things. When I was there last, which was almost going to be 2 years ago, which feels like a year ago, but yeah, it was 2 years ago. Um, I remember I was outside at maybe 11 p.m. saying bye to a friend in our car, and I was at my parents' home, and my mother was so afraid because I was out in the street and somebody had walked by. They looked like they were exercising, but they were these two guys walking in the middle of the street. But I relaxed. It wasn't like I didn't see them. I saw them and I did, make sure to show that I was alert. You know what I mean? Like my natural instincts of where I'm from are still there. But my mother just kept coming outside, peeking out the window, and she called my phone and she can't go. You got to go inside. She was very, and I do not miss being on edge like that. And yes, oh, my juice is here. Thank you. Merci. Mm, boy juice. Mm-hmm. With no milk. How does it feel living here after 3 years? The people want to know. You were 4.5. You were four, yeah, 4 3/4. How do you feel now? I'm gonna turn the camera on you here. Where are you going? I was turning the camera on you. How does it feel living here for 3 years? Hmm? You don't know?
Because it's
Come
here.
closer. Here.
Here is more better, and Los Angeles because Los Angeles it's a lot of fighting and danger and not really a lot of fun stuff over
Talk
there.
louder, they can hear you.
Not really a lot of fun stuff over there at LA, but Senegal is more better because LA, they have the food there, but they fight a lot and a lot of danger, and there's not really a lot of
Pause it. There's not really a lot of what?
there's not a lot of fun stuff.
Not fun stuff. I think there's fun stuff. It's just people are so busy because they have to work a lot because everything.
Yeah, they don't want to go.
A lot of stuff costs a lot of money, and so
three straws.
people don't have a lot of vacations. But what were you telling me? You were telling me this morning that if you didn't live in Senegal, what did you say? You wouldn't be this smart, or what did you say? Or you wouldn't speak all these languages?
Mm-hmm.
Or what is it, Safia or something?
I would speak all these languages. I would make new friends. I wouldn't have house. I wouldn't even have Team 4.
Or a pool. Or a swimming pool.
I wouldn't even have dogs.
That's true. That's true. I mean, we had dogs, but
He died.
Yeah. But the reason that we had dogs, you don't know, but you were a baby. Somebody came to our house at night and they wanted to break into our house. And I was really scared because I thought something was going to happen to you because you were in your room by yourself. So, yeah, your dad was thinking about getting something like a gun or something to keep us safe. But after we decided we didn't want that, so we got dogs. But he didn't even want dogs at that point. He didn't like dogs. Yeah, the food over there back home doesn't agree with me anymore. I was here for a year. A year? It came 2020. Yeah, I was here for a year and a half. Went back, and the food did not digest. It got stuck. And say hi. Say hi. She want to look at me. Hi, mama. She vomited.
I'm swimming.
I think I'm gonna try to take a nap. I just need somebody to watch the baby. Is your grandma asleep? Because Astu's about to leave. Hey. Your dad is asleep, huh? Everybody sleeps and then I get stuck being awake. That's not fair. That's not fair. I woke up too early today. But yeah, in overall, here just feels like all the seasons I'm starting to love. You spitting on me through the straw. I'm starting to love the change of the season, like and have memories attached to the different seasons here. You know, the winter time and the fall and rainy season. I love it. Like when the seasons change, it just feels. It's starting to feel like home in that way. You know, like when it has like. Yo, I'm talking. Thank you. It's like it has the seasons. Not in here. The seasons have, and take your cup before you spill on the bed, please. This is what I do now, mother of two. Huh. So I barely have time for myself. Everybody's asleep. And I'm starting to get a headache. But anyway, I won't keep you guys. I'm sure you'll be watching this. Yeah, everybody's asleep. So if I sleep, you and the baby gonna be up by yourself. Oh. I don't know if y'all heard that. Now I have another assignment.
What happened?
She just went to the bathroom. Go ahead and do what you're doing. And feed the dogs whenever it's time to feed the dogs. I don't know when you're gonna do that. You can ask Asu to bring the cage.
Oh, I'm sure.
Okay. But yeah, there's moments where it feels so great. Like I've become someone that I didn't know I could be here. I have time to dedicate to myself. I have time. I have two kids and a really small kid, and I still have time to do at least 20 minutes of exercise every day. And in between feedings and stuff, I could be a stay-at-home mom. I could work part-time while I'm staying at home. I can eat lunch with. Oh, you really had. Oh, you're still going, huh? Okay. Done. You done? I can spend time and help my kid with her homework and not be exhausted. I just have time for life. And so there's definitely no regrets. I grow food that I wouldn't have, if it hadn't been for COVID, I wouldn't have considered growing fruit trees. I started just before we moved during COVID, before we had decided to move. And I don't know why I should put them in here. Anyway, these were from the party, from the baby naming party. You got to change your diaper on. Uh-huh. We sure do. We sure do. Are you gonna go back to sleep? Probably not. You say hi. You say hi. Can you see yourself? Hello. Baby Z in the house. But yeah, I never would have started a business. And not to say that I couldn't, but the risk and the reward is just, and the what is it, the margin of error and just the consequences. Like, if we've tried so many businesses and some of them have worked, some of them have not. A lot of them have not actually, for us, have not worked, as far as either it didn't work out the way we expected, or it just turns out we weren't cut out for it, or it's not our cup of tea anymore. And we wouldn't have been able to start several businesses in the States and just, you know, uh, what's the word, like, fail, start again without getting business loans and doing all this extra tedious stuff. Oh, it's my homegirl texting me. But I feel super blessed, and I'm excited that the baby is out of my body and I can refocus on me a little bit, not a lot. She's still small, obviously, but I have enough help to where I can run to the store and I don't have to take her, and I can go have lunch with a friend, and and I don't have to put her in a daycare. I can still see her every day. Amadou can still see her every day. It's not like we're out in the streets and she's at a daycare with a stranger. She's home with us, with people that work for us, and we get to be hands on. And we didn't get this the first time around, so I just feel very fortunate with my birth experience, having a VBAC, everything, man, everything. And yeah, I never would have thought. Amadou and I always reminisce, like, when we met, did you think you would be living here? And I just realize now how complicated the states are in so many ways, and it just adds to my stress. The way things work, we had to apply for her citizenship and just passport and different stuff. She's smiling at me now. Hi, you. Yes. Can I take a nap? Please, please, please. Or you want me to change that? Um, it's just, and we know so many people that try to get visas to go visit the U.S. and just seeing it from this end, and in the States you think, oh, so many people want to come to the States and their country or their situation must have been really bad. And I'm looking at these people and they're good. They just want to travel and visit, or they just want to visit their spouse, or they just want to, you know, meet their grandbaby that they haven't met and different stuff. And it's like we're trying to get my sister-in-law to be able to come, and she got denied the first time. We have to apply again and pay the fees. And it's like she has a job, she has kids, she has a husband, but like they like still think people are gonna leave and abandon their family to go live over there. And I'm just like, for what? It's for the what they see in the movies, you know. But my overall health is so much better since I've been here. And the waste, I don't waste things. I grow things. I have nature all around me. Like, I'm so happy we have trees. Like, everything is just advancing. It takes time. Nothing is instantaneous, but I'm learning patience. I'm not as patient as Amadou is and a lot of people here, but I'm better than I was. Bless you, baby. So I'm drinking more water. I'm I can have guests every day of the week and it doesn't stress me out. You know, I can feed them and not be stressed out of them. You know, even though for me automatically I'm thinking about money, but it doesn't affect us. You know, to where we feel strapped for cash. And I'm able to travel. Hopefully, I can get back started doing that. Um, I don't have to ask permission. Can I take these many days? You know, and I don't have to feel bad. I was just on maternity leave, and can I still take? You know what I mean? Like, it's just I'm just blessed, man. I have more time to spend with God. I have time to read. I'm still reading this book. I stopped reading it. Um, I stopped reading it when I was pregnant because my mental wasn't. I, I wasn't able to be productive in those ways. I was just making a baby and trying to hang in there because it was rough. Yes, yes. She's smiling. Yes, yes, yes. You gonna smile for the people so they can see? Huh? Yeah. Mwah. Tell them you don't let me sleep. Tell them you don't let me sleep. Uh, uh. Oh, yeah, really? But anyway, I'm gonna go now, change her diaper, figure out how I'm gonna take a nap with my husband, her daddy, and her grandma sleep. She already took a nap this morning, afternoon, so I don't think she'll be sleeping again. Look at her. She's so cute. She looks just like her sister when she was a baby, except she don't have the same skin tone. I don't know where she got the skin tone from. Did you get it from me? Did you get it from me? Nah, maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. Ah. Say bye, people. Baby Z, say bye. Did you explode? Oh, yes, she did. Oh, no. Oh, yes, I really have to change her now. So, all right, that will be all. Say, I just made a mess. All right, talk to you guys on the next one. If there's anything that you would like me to talk about, here I feel more comfortable and more free. There's some things that I could probably share this on the main page, but I like to be off the cuff. As this family grows, I'm gonna continue to do lives and we can schedule them when she gets a little older. But I definitely do want to share my thoughts. I can't let you know when I'm gonna be live because my life is controlled by her. But at the moment, and probably forever. But yeah, I will be doing lives and sharing thoughts that I have with you, and I will as we get better adjusted to this family of four thing, bring Amadou in as well for certain things that we could talk about. How much things cost, things like that, and things that we learn, and whatever questions that you guys have. I'll probably post in the community for the next one, and just ask whatever questions or subjects that you guys want, and that way I can kind of have a consensus and go do that. So, but also just know that this is going to be what's going on in my life right now, which I'm not out in the streets as often, but yeah. I'll be sharing with you what I'm doing, which is this got a lot to do with what I'm doing. Say bye, bye, gang. See you on the next one. I gotta change this poopy diaper and clothes. All right. See you guys on the next one. Stay blessed. Mm-hmm.